Welcome everyone. Today is the 10th of June on a Friday, and today is the all-important day that we all have been waiting for. Finally, today we will have the numbers for the US CPI, inflation numbers. Expected forecast is 0.7%. So any surprises to the upside, 0.9% and above probably will cause a pump. No, sorry, will cause a dump in all asset markets. While if the numbers come below 0.7%, then all asset markets will pump because people now expect, oh, maybe the Fed is not going to increase rates that much. So we can take on risk. Then again, the other side is if the number come above 0.7%, it will be bad. Every asset will dump. So let's go back to the charts. Bitcoin still stuck in this range for so long, and hopefully we'll get a breakout finally today. Technically, we could, depending on the numbers today, we could pump from here to 32K. That's the first resistance. And if it breaks, it will be 35K and 37K. This is very strong resistance area where there will be people selling all their supply to de-risk. Or technically, maybe not all, but some, just to de-risk because we are still in a bear market. The trend is still down. So most likely, even with the pump here, we will still eventually go down again. So we're just waiting to see what happens. So let's look at some Bitcoin price models and see where we think price can go. First, the BTC realized price model. What we want to see is patterns that repeat. So we look at the previous bear markets to see what happens then. Like we said, 2015 bear market, price went below the realized price before it finds a bottom. Same thing happened at the 2018-19 bear market. Price went below the realized price to find a bottom. That's where people are buying like crazy there. Everyone just keep buying and buying and buying, even though it was in peak fear. Currently, we are still way above realized price, which is at 23,600. Probably slightly higher now, but it's in that area. So what this means, it still means that we have not bottomed yet. We have not bottomed yet. We are still looking for a bottom. So from current price to 23,600 will be about another 20 to 30% drop from current prices, which means altcoins are going to bleed even more, mostly probably 50% or more. Right, let's look at some charts. Bitcoin price model is the same thing. We need patterns. So price went below the orange line to find a bottom. Price went below the orange line to find a bottom. Same thing here. We are still above the orange line, which is at 23,500. Yep, around this same area. So again, no bottom yet. Bitcoin NVT ratio, network value to transaction ratio. Nope, I cannot see any patterns here. So nope. NVT price, no patterns. NVT signal, all right, the only pattern I see is the 200-week average, where price will touch the 200-week average before it finds a bottom, or at least come close. Currently it's at 22,200. All right, so again, not yet. Bitcoin VWAP ratio, volume weight average price. This is pretty clear. Every time the bottom comes in, it's when VWAP ratio is set below 0.5. This time it went to 0.3. And 2018 it went to 0.4. Currently we're still at 1. So there's still some way to go to find a bottom. Again, we have not bottom yet. RVT ratio, no, I don't see any patterns here except for this 200-week average which covered just now. All right, MVRV ratio. All right, there's something here. Every time the market bottoms, the MVRV ratio is below 1. Currently, we're still above 1. 2018, same thing, is below 1 when the bottom came in. Currently, we're still above 1. So again, we have not bottomed yet. Bitcoin Mayer multiple. Is there anything here? No, yes. Well, the lowest it went was 0.45, but 0.45, 0.5. The lowest was 0.6. So yep, I guess when the bottom comes in, it's under 0.5 on this Maya multiple. So currently we have not went below 0.5. So there's still some way to go. Again, we have not bottom yet. Bitcoin difficulty ribbon. No, I don't think this has anything to do with price. It's just how people use it. So, well, the best way to think about this is when the bottom comes in, the difficulty is way above the price, which makes no sense. Well, at least now our price is still above the difficulty ribbon. So at least we want to see it go down first. Again, we still have not bottom yet. So what do we do from here? We just wait. We want to buy a lot of Bitcoin also, but we need to find a bottom first. The 20% drop will probably coincides with where I'm thinking also. A 20% drop from here will be under 25k. Yeah, that's where bottom it will be. Let's look at the total market cap. My thesis has remained that we will need to crash below 1 trillion total market cap to find a bottom, which is 17%. Yeah, 20% probably, around 20% area. So we could go as low as 900 or 800 billion from here. That is where the bottom will be for me, and that is where I will buy a lot of altcoins and coins that I think will do well, will do 100x for the next bull run. But that's just me. In the short term, yeah, we have a crash and we are still consolidating here for so long. This pretty much is a bear flag and we will be breaking down. Most likely this will break down. But again, it can break up depending on CPI numbers today. If the CPI numbers are lower than expected, it can easily pump because everyone is waiting for a relief pump now. Yeah. So in conclusion, we have not bottom yet. Be patient and just wait for it. Wait, hold your money, get more money, earn more, and buy when the bottom comes in, or at least when it starts to bottom out. And you can wait for just 2 years and you will get big gains. Again, not financial advice. Thank you.